Okay, students. So today I will continue the previous lesson. On the last class I have done the air and water pollution, and we were on the section of water pollution, right? Pollution of air and water. And we have already completed the air pollution, and we were on the discussion of water pollution. Clear? Okay, so everyone will follow the NCERT textbook from the page number 247, unit 18, page number 247. Okay, on the last day, just some points from the last section. There was some points that can recover the present situation. That is basically it depends on the river Ganga. Okay, because the water is already polluted, and how to recover the polluted water, that's are discussed on the previous section. And this from there lots of question was there, and I have already discussed such type of question. What are the recoveries, what are the attempts we may take, what are the techniques we may follow. Okay, and also the role of the government, because as it is flowing, the river is flowing, okay, as it is not bounded to any boundary, so here the government's role is very important here. So the rules must be strict, and it should be abided by all the industries, all the authorities, etc., to make a good civilization, healthy civilization. Okay, now next section we will move to section 18.8. okay, so there is the heading is that what is potable water and how is water purified. What is potable water and how it is purified. Now first of all, what is the definition of potable water? Now let us follow the activity 18.7. Let us construct a water filter with simple everyday materials. Okay, Kinton, Ronodip, I am coming to that your question later on at the last of the class. Okay, take a plastic bottle and cut it into two halves at the center. Use the upper half as a funnel by putting it upside down in the lower half. Make layers in it with paper napkin or a fine cloth, followed by cotton, sand, and then gravel. Now pour dirty water through the filter and observe the filtered water. Now have you understood what this tells about? Now if this is the plastic bottle, as I cannot draw well, so I am trying here. Okay, now this is cut into halves, and these halves, and it should be followed reversed. Okay, the second part becomes bigger. Okay, just to understand well. Now this should be tied with a cloths or etc., and then it should be packed with the fine sand, and then medium gravel, and then large gravel, etc. Okay, and then the dirty water should be poured on it, and you can see the droplets of water which will be stored here. It is to somehow purified. Now what are the objects can be purified by this method? You can answer it, because on the discussion I have told that there are three kinds of pollutants or etc. Now what are the articles can be distracted by that method? There are three kinds. One is the biological matter, that is the microbes, what are some the physical and some one is chemical. What are the kinds of substances will be distracted or can be separated by this method? You can answer it. There are three kinds. One is physical, one is chemical, and another one is biological. Three kinds of contaminants, pollutants are there. In the physical, these two, that is chemical and biological, this separation cannot be done by this method. So only the physical objects, that is the plastics or the large part of the sand, clay, etc. can be separated. So this is, yes, insoluble impurities will be separated. So basically this is comes from the physical activity. Okay, physical part. Next, discuss the following question among yourselves with your teacher. Why do we need to filter water before drinking? Everyone knows this, because water may contain different kinds of, first of all, the contaminants. These are not absorbed by our body for this, or may produce health hazard, and the water may contains the microbes which may produce some diseases, that is cholera, typhoid, etc., dysentery. For this we have to filter water. Where do you get your drinking water from? From where we get the drinking water? Everyone knows about it. From where we get the drinking water. Next one, what will happen if we drink pollute water? So what will happen? Now it is according to the presence of the contaminants. If it is the chemical, then it is producing some health hazard like the problem of the stomach, etc. Okay, dysentery, this may cause. And if it is from the biological origin, then it is also producing some health hazard regarding the dysentery or the diseases which is carried out by the microbes, etc. Yes, it is dangerous due to the soluble impurities, which already told by Onnoy that the insoluble impurities can be separated by this method, but the soluble impurities cannot be separated. For this there are different kinds of techniques. We use the RO filter, etc. for this, and RO UV, or these are the techniques which is used to separate out these chemicals. Okay, and the soluble impurities, that is some sulfates may be, some chlorides may be, these are also some kinds become polluted, but the some substance, that is chlorine water, that is bleaching powder, which is used to disinfectant water, it is also one kind of technique which releases the free water, that is potable water. Okay, next come to the next section. Water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. Chemical oxygen demand and biochemical oxygen demand. Okay, coming to that section later on, let me complete it, then I will answer the question. What is the difference between COD and BOD? Okay, now water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. Now from where we get the potable water? From where we get the potable water? That is the water supply from the municipalities or etc. From there we get basically from the wells also, which is well maintained. This is also producing potable water, and the by some filtration technique. We have seen that various physical and chemical process in the sewage treatment plant help to clean water before discharging it into water bodies. Similarly, municipal bodies treat the water before supplying it to the household. What they use some treatment which is basically give off the microbes, that is the treatment with bleaching powder or etc., which is done basically. Yes, water from well is potable. I think it is potable. Okay, now it is not filtered. You said the answer is that when the water is stored on the well, it's going to the pores of the soil. Okay, so already soil is a kind that assemble of all these, that is the sand particles, the fine gravel, the large gravel, these are there. So when water is passing from the surface to the depth, then it is already filtered. Okay, but the dangerous chemicals like arsenic, sometimes it may be present, but it is where the depth of the well is very depth well, then we can see the chemicals which is contaminated with, that is the arsenic or etc. There is a area which is called the arsenic founding area. Okay. Yes, soil also having dangerous microbes, okay, but it cannot be filtered by the gravel which is present on that. So for this we are suffering from different kinds of diseases. Okay, that is it is basically happens on the rainy season, because as it is filled up with water, that is the rainwater, then the tendency to got affected by at that time rainy season is very probable. And for this reason we are affected. Yes, it is correct. For this reason we are affected, because we don't know that the microbes is present, but if we intake it, then it ultimately causes problem. But our body also having immunities to destroy these, but when the microbes is large in number, or when it destroys our immunity power, then they becomes the hero and ultimately suffers ourselves. Okay, next one, how water is made safe for drinking. How water is made safe for drinking. Now in this point we will discuss some of the points. It happens in the if you get back to the some just above 70 or 80 years before, then you will see that there is the which is called as the diseases which died, the lots of people, that is hundreds or thousands of people die at the time, and from villages to villages they becomes all the man's diet, that is the cholera, etc. Typhi, S. typhi, these are becomes a dangerous expression at that time. Dangerous form will be formed, but now due to the medication use it becomes decreased, okay, and it is now suffers by the individuals. Now what are the techniques made for use filter makes for drinking water? That is, number 1 is filtration, number 2 is boiling, number 3 is chlorination. So filtration already discussed. Now boiling. Now boiling, this is a technique to separate. There are two kinds of hardness in water. One is temporary hardness, another one is permanent hardness. This is due to the presence of some bicarbonate salt in the water body or in water. So if we boil it, then the bicarbonates, it can be precipitated out or it forms the insoluble part, okay. And another one role of boiling is that when it boils at 100 degrees centigrade, maximum microbes are get died. So this is the two role, one to decrease the hardness, that is the temporary hardness, another one is that to kill the microbes. So the role is that number 1 kill the microbes, and number 2 is that remove temporary hardness. Later on the higher class you will come to know about what is the hardness, okay. And chlorination, it is also specially on the microbes ground or for biological ground, that is to kill the microbes. Yes, all are correct, Jasmine. Next one, come to that page. We have already seen how water is filtered. This is a physical method of removing impurities. Yes, already I discussed about a popular household filter is a candle type filter. Now candle type filter basically clot the material which is physical. Many households use boiling as a method for obtaining safe drinking water. Boiling kills the germ present in the water. So what is the role of boiling? Here you can add for the killing of microbes and removal of the temporary hardness or removal of hardness. Chlorination is commonly used chemical method for purifying water. It is done by adding chlorine tablet or bleaching powder to the water. We must be cautious. We should not use more chlorine tablets than specified. Okay. So these are the methods to purify water. Next one, activity 18.8. Investigate the level of awareness about water pollution in your area. Collect data on the source of drinking water and methods of sewage disposal. What are the common waterborne diseases in the community? You can consult your local doctor or health worker for this. Which are the governmental and non-governmental organizations working in the field? What are the measures being taken by them for generating awareness? So this activity 18.8 is a good topic for your project, but already it is done. So it might be one good topic for you. Okay, you have to collect the field data from the nearest doctors or from the hospitals. These data will help to know about the awareness or the kind of diseases and when it becomes epidemic. Okay, but as already the project is given. Next, laws of industrial units should be strictly implemented. I have told earlier that the laws should be abided by the industry authorities so that polluted water is not disposed of directly into rivers and lakes. So here a collaboration of the organizations is required. Suppose there are 10 industries and the 10 industry will grown up one water treatment plant which will be maintained well, and here the role of government and also the kind-heartedness of the authority is required, but they are basically following the rules of profit and loss. So for this reason the water bodies or ultimately the environment is suffers. Next one, we should install all industrial areas water treatment plant. At our individual level, we should consciously save water and not waste it. If you follow that in the tap, which is the municipality supply, the tap is not there. There is open mouth. So already always the water is wasting. This is one. So here 3 bold letters are given, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. So reduce, that is, this is from the mankind. Reuse, this is suppose we using water for the washing our clothes or etc. It should be it can be reused, that is for the rough work, that is for the cleaning of our floors or etc. and also for the drainage system, that is for the vegetable which we grown up, or this should be flown through a drain, so that it ultimately going to the nearest field which it can be used for the cultivation. Next one is recycle, which we cannot do. This is from the government aspect. Okay, we can think of creative ideas like reusing water used for washing and for other household tasks. For example, water used for washing vegetables may be used to water plants in the garden. Yes, one alternate way. Pollution is no longer a distant phenomenon, it is affecting the quality of our daily lives. Unless we all realize our responsibility and start using environment friendly process, and very survival of our planet is in danger. Okay. Yes, most of the industries don't do that, they following the rules of profit and loss. Okay, because the water treatment plant is costlier, because just you remember the class 7 there was wastewater treatment plant. If you follow that, there's the strict method is there. Okay, this should be maintained well, and the chemicals which should be used, so this they will not follow this. This is just for the show off. Okay. Now there are some method that what are the how the we will reuse the pollute water, that is the water should be passed through the wastewater treatment plant and then it should be disposed towards the water bodies, so that it should be used again. Okay. More water treatment plant should be grown up on the industry based area. We should save water. For example, the leaking of taps, the open mouth of the tap should be checked. Okay, and another one is that we have to reuse it. Okay, so reduce, reuse and recycle, this is the mantra to save water. Okay.